أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ثم الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه الأخيار أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I welcome you all once again to the next episode in our Arabic grammar lessons with التحفة السنية بشرح المقدمة الآجرومية. Inshallah, today we start with the باب مرفوعات الأسماء. As I said, we were doing a lot of the مقدمات. In the باب مرفوعات الأسماء, inshallah, we've entered into the heart of the course. As I said, with the nahu, we are looking at the we are looking mainly at the ending changes in words. The ending changes in words, manner the changes in the last vowels of words and how these words they merge. So when you put one word and the other together, how would each affect the ending vowel? So we spoke about having the al-awamil wal-ma'mulat. So nahu basically is about that. It's basically about when you put two words together, how do they react? So when I have one word waladun and I have another word kitabun, and I want to say the boy's book, so I want to put the two together. Now instead of waladun kitabun, there is a law. I need to bring kitab first, then the kitab I need to not give it tanween because it is mudaf, then the walad has to take kasra because it is mudaf ilay. Now nahu, this is what it studies, but then the effect comes on the ending vowels. As I said, with the sarf, it looks at from the very beginning of the word to the ending of the word, and sarf deals with the word independently, but nahu deals with words when they are in a construction. So as we've said, that is basically what the nahu is about. And with the babu marfu'at al-asma, I told you that with regards to the changes in words, we are looking at marfu'at or marfu, mansub, majrur, majzum. These are the changes that we have in nahu, what we call the al-i'rab. Jamil. Of course, when a word is mabniyun, then you are free. The thing doesn't have any changes. It doesn't reflect any changes. So you don't suffer you don't determine how should I treat haza. So if I'm bringing haza first, it needs to be hazu or ha. No, you don't have that headache because it is mabniyun. You just say haza wherever it comes. Ila is ila wherever it comes. Alladhi likewise. So mabniyat, we don't have any problem in dealing with them when we are speaking or when we are even writing. But when the thing is mu'rab, the thing reflects the changes, then you need to know the grammar very well to know how to treat it, where to place it. Jamil. So we start with the Babu Marfu'at al-Asma today, which is the introduction of the Babu Marfu'at al-Asma. When he says Marfu'at al-Asma, basically what he means is al-Marfu'at min al-Asma or al-Asma'u al-Marfu'at. Nouns that are marfu'a, Jamil, nouns that are in the nominative case. So here you can see specifically he said marfu'at al-asma. You are looking at nouns that are marfu'. Because we looked at raf'ul fi'l al-mudara. So with the fi'l, you are done with when it will be marfu'. Now we are going to look at verbs, nouns. Which category of nouns are marfu'at? And this being the introduction is a very short one. He will just briefly tell you in general what nouns fall under the marfu, and then inshallah we'll take them one after the other and treat them thoroughly. We have here Babu Marfu'at al-Asma, the chapter on the nominative nouns. It says al-marfu'atu sab'atun. The al-marfu'at, there are 7. And the sab'atun he's mentioning here is asma, don't forget. Talking about nouns that are marfu, they are 7. These 7 are al-fa'ilu wal-maf'ul alladhi lam yusamma fa'iluhu. We are mostly familiar with these things, particularly those that have gone to the Nahul Wadi. So we have the fa'il, it is marfu', al-maf'ul alladhi lam yusamma fa'iluhu, which is the na'ibul fa'il as we call it. Or al-maf'ul alladhi lam yusamma fa'iluhu, yani na'ibul fa'il. We will just take them independently so we will get to understand them. And then al-mubtada, that is the third, wa khabaruhu, and the khabarul mubtada. Jamil. Wasmu kana wa akhawatiha. Kana wa akhawatuha, their ism is marfu, as we know. And then wa khabaru inna wa akhawatiha, inna as well, and its sisters, their khabar is rather the marfu. So ismu kana is marfu, khabaru inna is marfu. Wattabi'u lil marfu'i, and tabi'u lil marfu. When we say at-tabi', there are 4 things, at-tawabi'. Inshallah, he will enlist them for us. It says, wattabi'u lil marfu'i, wa huwa arba'atu ashya, and there are 4 things. An-na'tu, that is as-sifa, adjective. Wal-atfu, and atf. Yani when I bring a noun and I said wa keda, and I say zahaba ridwanu wa muhammadun. The Muhammad would take Dhamma because it is tabi' li Ridwan. Specifically, it is ma'tuf ala Ridwan. And then also we have what tawkidu, emphasis, wal badalu, and substitution. Al badal is the substitute. You get to understand them individually. Jamil. الأسماء المرفوعة 7 وهي الفاعل نحو جاء علي. The fa'il is marfu, as we know. Here are just basic examples. You will take the fa'il as a lesson, mubtada as a lesson, and then we will treat them all. So the fa'il, bimana, the doer of the action, is marfu. So you say ja'a aliyun. You cannot see ja'a aliyan, ja'a aliyin. That doesn't happen. So aliyun here is fa'ilun marfu'un wa alamatu raf'ihi ad-damma az-zahira ala akhirih. And then we have al-maf'ul alladhi lam yusamma fa'iluhu. The maf'ulun bihi, whose fa'il hasn't been mentioned. Okay, what it means is the maf'ul has become the na'ibul fa'il. So when I have something like khalaqallahu al-insana, Allahu is the fa'il, al-insan is the maf'ul bihi. So it comes al-insana. But I can build the fi'l in such a way that the fa'il wouldn't be mentioned. So I put it in the passive voice. Khuliqal insanu. Yani mankind has been created, or mankind was created. In that case, I didn't mention the creator. But as against when I say khalaqallahu al-insana, Allah created mankind. So maf'ul, whose fa'il isn't mentioned, becomes a replacement of the fa'il, but the verb is built in a manner that will reflect that kind of construction. It says I na'ibul fa'il. This al-maf'ul alladhi lam yusamma fa'iluhu is the same thing that is called na'ibul fa'il. Nahu tu'ta al-ja'izatu lil mutafawwiqi. The reward is given to the one that comes first, or the winner. Tu'ta. So he doesn't say tu'ti. In the Quran, he says tu'ti yu'ti al-mulka man yasha. Jamil, tu'ti al-mulka man tasha wa tanzi'u al-mulka mimman tasha. Tu'ti is active, so the fa'il is known. But when he says tu'ta, then the fa'il has been taken out and the maf'ul will be brought and given dhamma. In that case, it will be al-maf'ul alladhi lam yusamma fa'iluhu, or na'ibul fa'il. So tu'ta al-ja'izatu, the reward is given. You don't mention the one who is doing the giving. Jamil. Then it says al-mubtada'u wa khabaruhu. Mubtada and its khabar, they are both marfu. As he says, al-manzilu wasi'un. Al-manzilu wasi'un. The house is wide. Al-manzilu wasi'un. The house is wide. This is a subject and predicate, and both are supposed to be marfu. So al-manzilu mubtada marfu wa alamat rafihi ad-damma. Wasi'un khabarun marfu'un wa alamat rafihi ad-damma. Then we have ismu kana wa akhwatiha. Kana and its sisters. The ism, the noun that comes after them, is marfu. Like we have wa kana Allahu ghafuran rahima. Wa kana Allahu ghafuran rahima. So the ism, the noun that comes after the kana, is marfu. The example we have here, kana al-manzilu nazifan indama gadarna. The house was neat, clean, nazifan. Indama gadarna, when we left. Gadara, to leave. The house was clean when we left. So, kana al-manzilu. Al-manzilu here is ismu kana, marfu. Then we have khabaru inna wa akhwatiha. The khabar of inna. Now not the ism inna, khabar inna. Because the ism is mansub. says إن المجتهد ناجح بالتأكيد. The hard worker is successful. بالتأكيد يعني of course. Of course the hard worker is successful. So إن المجتهد ناجح is the خبر. So you can see the ناجح comes مرفوع. So we have إن, and then you have المجتهد اسم إن منصوب, ناجح خبر إن مرفوع. Then we have التابع للمرفوع. التابع للمرفوع. Those using my kind of copy, you see التابع المرفوع. It is actually التابع للمرفوع or تابع المرفوع. It's either التابع للمرفوع or تابع المرفوع. جميل. That's وهو ينقسم إلى 4 أقسام. So apart from the first that we have الفاعل, مفعول الذي لم يسمى فاعله, مبتدأ, خبر, and then we have اسم كان, and then we have خبر إن, that is 6, and then the التوابع, the 4 توابع are put together as one and named التابع. So if you should open them up, you would have additional 4 to the 6. جميل. Says وهو ينقسم إلى 4 أقسام. The first one of the التوابع is النعت, which is صفة. مثل أتى التلميذ المجتهد. The hardworking student has come. So المجتهد here, you say أتى فعل ماضي, التلميذ فاعل مرفوع, and then المجتهد becomes نعت للتلميذ مرفوع وعلامة رفعه الضمة. And then you have العطف, وهو إما عطف بيان مثل جاء أبو علي محمد, أو عطف نسك, أو عطف نسك مثل جاء أحمد وعلي. The عطف, we have it in 2 types, and inshallah we will see each one of them in detail. Most people are used to the عطف نسق, يعني the one that comes with wa, ثم, fa. We are used to that one. But we have عطف as well that we call the عطف بيان. The عطف بيان looks so much as badal. But then there's a slight difference between the عطف بيان and then the badal. With the badal, you can substitute the badal and the badal and the, what's it called, the mubdal minhu, the badal and the mubdal minhu, you can substitute them and you can give them the same amil, not to just concentrate so much here, but then we have atf, that you just mention something without bringing the wa, but you bring it for the purpose of clarity, so we call it atf bayan. Jamil. It says Ja'a Abu Ali Muhammadun. Abu Ali Muhammad has come. Abu Ali Muhammad has come. The Muhammad clarifies more the Abu Ali, and we call it Atf Bayan. That one as well, it follows the i'rab of what comes before it. So Abu Ali being marfu, Muhammad would also be marfu. Likewise, when you use wa, say Ja'a Ahmadu wa Aliyun. Ahmadu being fa'il marfu, wa comes atf, Aliyun would also be marfu like it. And then at tawkid, emphasis. Tawkid as well has its own styles. Tawkid al-lafzi and then at tawkid al-ma'nawi. Inshallah, we'll go into the details of it. But tawkid basically, or at ta'kid basically means emphasis. So inshallah, we'll look at each of them. Ja'a al-muallimu nafsuhu. The teacher himself came. So the nafsu then is for emphasis. Is the tawkid marfu wa alam raf'ihi ad-damma. And then we have al-badal. Al-badal, which is the substitute. Ja'at su'adu ukhtuka. So it's either Ja'at ukhtuka or Ja'at su'adu. And su'ad came, your sister. So ukhtu here is the badal. Marfu wa alamat raf'ihi ad-damma. He says something here. He says إذا اجتمعت هذه التوابع كلها أو بعضها في جملة واحدة قدم النعت ثم عطف بيان ثم التوكيد ثم البدل ثم عطف النسق مثل. So when all these التوابع they meet in one sentence, they have a specific arrangement. The specific arrangement is what? You bring first the adjective, the na'at, and then you bring the عطف بيان, and then you bring the التوكيد, and then you mention the badal, And then you can mention the atf al-nasaq. So it comes an-nat, atf al-bayan, al-tawkid, al-badal, and then atf al-nasaq. That is how, if they meet all together, meet in a sentence, that's how you arrange them. So he gives us an example. جاء التلميذ المجتهد محمد نفسه أخوك وصديقه. So you just look at it. جاء التلميذ is fa'il, المجتهد is the na'at, and then محمد is the atf al-bayan, نفسه is the at-tawkid, أخوك is the badal, and then وصديقه is the atf al-nasaq. When they all meet, that's how you arrange them. Now, after this, what are we going to do? We are going to take them one after the other, as we have here babul fa'il, and then it comes like that, babul mubtada, and we go on like that. This is a very simple and short one. Let's do well to make our revisions as strong. Inshallah, may Allah grant us all beneficial knowledge. Till we meet again, have a very good Arabic time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.